In Product Experience Manager, the hierarchies you create determine which products are available within a given catalog and can be used for site navigation. A hierarchy is a tree structure with a root node and descendant nodes. The root node of the tree is the hierarchy ID. A node within a hierarchy can have one parent and 0 or more children. When you create a node, you can specify its parent node. If you choose not to, it will, by default, be a child of the root node. A product can be associated with multiple nodes and multiple hierarchies. So, once you have defined your hierarchies, you can associate products with any one or more of these nodes. When we consider the video game store, for example, we might see a hierarchy for consoles and accessories, one for digital games, and one for new products. If we look at the digital games hierarchy, this is the root node and it cannot have products associated with it. So it might have first-level dependent nodes for game genre, platform, and age range, as well as child nodes for some of these. Let's take the new game, Roadster Racers, as an example. The new game, Roadster Racers, may be associated with the racing games genre node, both platform nodes, and the all ages rating node in the digital games hierarchy. It may also be associated with the new releases and games nodes in the new products hierarchy. It cannot, however, be associated with the root node, digital games. Sibling nodes are nodes with the same parent and must have unique names and slugs. In the game console hierarchy example, the nodes Smart TV consoles and portable consoles are sibling nodes of the parent or root node. However, the names and slugs do not need to be unique in other relationships in the same hierarchy or across multiple hierarchies. In other words, if each console type has corresponding accessories, so we have accessories as two separate nodes, these can have the same name because they have different parent nodes. You can also move an existing node to a different location within the same hierarchy if you need to, by changing its parent node. If that node has child nodes, all of its descendants move with it to the new location in the hierarchy. Let's suppose that we have a node called Downloadable Characters with child nodes for 2D and 3D in the coming soon parent node. When those characters are released, the Downloadable Characters node and its dependent nodes can be moved to the parent node New Releases, and all node data is retained. When you create a catalog, you specify one or more hierarchies to link to that catalog. Any products associated with those hierarchies are then included in the corresponding catalog. A single hierarchy may be associated with multiple catalogs or storefronts. Hierarchies may also be used to create and populate navigation menus in your storefront. With Product Experience Manager, you have the flexibility to define hierarchies in whichever way works best for the products in your store.